Okay, so in today class, we will learn about head command, right? So what is the head command, why we use head command, right? All these things we'll learn and how we can use in our day-to-day life, right? So it's a very basic command in Linux, which you will use mostly in for automation and all. Okay. So the head command in Linux is used to display the beginning line of text file. By default, it displays the first 10 lines of a file, but you can specify the number of line you want to display using -n options. Okay, so let's go and see some examples and syntax, right? So the command syntax is head space options space file. So this is basically a synapses, right, which you can use to run this head command, right? So the options. So what options are available with head command? So you can use -c or --bytes command, right? So to see just like to see the output as a right bytes, to count you can basically you can count the bytes too, right? -n option and -lines option. See, the -n is a short, right? And -lines is equal to numbers is a long snapshots, right? Long options you can say. So normally people use small options, right? They don't mention -lines is equal to numbers. They simply use -n and then numbers, right? So -q for quit, right? So and this is the default options also, right? So when you run hit command, by default all output will show in this format only. Okay, so -b is used to print the header, right? Just like when you will run command, you will see the headers too. Okay, in that command. Okay, so let's see the commands behavior, right? Just like let's go on the terminal and see these commands. Okay, so just like go on a terminal and then log out for me, not now. Okay, so here, all right, let's go. Like suppose if you want to display the right, just like display the first 10 lines of a file, right? Let's suppose if you want to display the first line, right? You have a files, but that file contains so many documents or so many content, and you just only want to see what is written inside that file, right? In starting 10 lines, right? So you can use head command, head space the file name, right? Just like example.txt. So in this file we don't have much thing, just like let's see example. So we only have 2 lines, right? So you will not see 10 lines, but let's see like this here, head head where log messages. So see, this file contained default log, right, for the system. So when you will run head command, oh, it is showing permission denied. So because that is used for root. So head where log messages. See, when we will run this command, so it is showing only 10 lines by default, right? So only 10 lines is showing by default from this file. But this file contains so many lines, right? And you don't want to see whole lines and whole content. You just wanted to see particular line from this file. So what you can do, you can just run that, right? Next. So next command is, right, display a specific number of line, right? Example, first 20 lines. Let's suppose if you want to see first 20 lines. So in that case, what you can do, you can simply define numbers in the command. How? You can use head space hyphen n for numbers, and then you can define the number, how many lines you want to see. So if you will define 20, you will see 20 lines. If you will define 50, you will see 50 lines. If you will define 100, you will get 100 lines from that file, right? First 100 lines you will see. So why people use this head and tail command? So mostly people use for to view the logs. Mostly in daily, you can say in daily routine, you will use head and tail command to see the logs of any applications and all. Normally people use for that, right? But it's not mandatory. You can see any log, means any file you can view according to your requirement. Let's suppose in database you have a big file, and if you'll open that in vim or through cat, you will not get the output, right? Because terminal also have some limitation to show you, right? If you will not do scroll like this, and you will do, there is some limitation to scroll, right? So when you will have a big file and you will run cat command, you will not able to see. And also, right, so many content will be there. So what you can do, you can simply run head command and you can see the desired number of lines, right, as a output. Okay. Okay. Now, let's suppose you just wanted to see, right, multiple lines of multiple files, right? Or either few lines of multiple files. So you can also supply here, right? Display the first few lines of multiple files. So in that case, what you can do, just like you have so many files and you want to compare or something, in that case, what you can do, you can define multiple, you know, file name in the head command, just like head space where log messages space where log, and other file is what other file, last log. Okay, last log. So we have defined two files. All right, so you can define. So first it will show the first file output 10 lines by default, and after that it will show the last, means the second file output. So in second file don't have much information. See, we have only 1 2 lines, so that's why it is showing only 2 lines. So if you need or if you want to compare, just like, so see here I have used full path. If you have same directory, just like, let's suppose I just go inside where log folder directly here, and then we have all files here directly. So in that case, what you can say, you can also use head and then mail log, messages, secure, right? 3 files. So what it will do, it will first, it will show you, right, main log. So nothing is there in the main log. See, it's showing blank. Then it is showing messages. So in messages, it is showing 10 lines, and then it is showing secure. So in secure also it is showing 10 lines, right? So you can see multiple file output, right, as per your requirement. And if you want to see the numbers, you can define hyphen n and then like this or like this, right? Whatever number you will define, it will show you the result on terminal for head command. Okay. Now display the first five line of all dot log file in a directory. So in this scenario, right, just like we are in log folder, right? So here we have so many files, but only some file have .log extension. See, boot.log, dnf.log, and you want to see all the logs, like all the logs you want to see. So in that case, what you can do, you can also use head space star dot log, right? So what it will do, it will show you all file which extension is anything, but extension is log. Name should be anything, but extension should be dot log. So it will show you all the result from that matching file, right? See, it is showing DNF log, whatever name is there, boot log, right? So you can simply see all the logs, right? Here, understand? So this is basically you can mostly use head command to view the logs or view the content of the file. But being an expert, I can say you will use this head command to see the logs only in future. You can say 70 to 80% times, right? Head command you will use to do that. Or you will use head command for automation, right? To create any script, to grab any value, all these things you can use. Okay. As you can think and as you can use, right? According to your requirement. So next, let's suppose we have, right, want to display the first 15 line of a remote file using as a such, right? Understand? Means you are working on your system and you want to see log of any file, right? Log of any server, or you want to view any file, what is written inside that file. You can also view that from your local machine, right? So for example, so let's suppose right now we are on where, suppose let's log out here from here. So see, now we have logged out and we are now on MacBook, the local machine, right? So now we are on local machine and we want to see the log of this file without logging on the server. Means I don't want to log in on the server and I just wanted to see the log of that server. Then what I can do, I can use SSH space username, just like the username is nscloud space, right? So remember the command you are using, that command should have permission on that, right? So after that, IP address 192.168.1.100 space, right? So if you will use this command, just try to understand what will happen. If you will use this command, what will happen? It will log in on the server, right? But I just wanted to run some command on the remote server without login, right? So in this scenario, what we are doing, we have to see a log, right? So what I can do, I can run command head space -n space 15 space /home/ nscloud/ example.txt file. We have one file there. So when you will run this command, it will do head in this file, right? So let's run this command and see. All right. So see, this is the thing which was written in that file, right? This is the output. Means you can, so by executing this command, maybe you understand you can run any command on remote even without login on that, right? From your system only. You don't have to log in on that server and you have to just execute that command. So what you did, through this method, you can execute that command without logging on the server. Means see, still where we are. We are on localhost, right? Means our main laptop. We have not logged in on this server. So what this command is doing, this command is also doing SSH and executing that command through SSH only, right? See, we use this SSH and username as the rate IP address, right? And also it is asking password. So you have to still give the password, but you don't have to go on the server and log out again. That command will be executed. Just like, for example, if you want to run any other command, right? You want to see the disk space on the server. So you can run df space -h, right, on the server. And you have to just run, see, okay, so how much space is left on the server? This is the server space, right? We have not logged in. Still, we are on our local system. Understand?
Yeah.
So this is how it's a very simple or a small topic head, but it's very important, right? Why important? When you will do scripting, when you will do a day-to-day task, in that time you will require all these things to head command. Okay.
Okay.
Right. So next is, right, in the head we have tell command too. So what you understand? Head and tail. Head means upper side of the body, tail means lower side of the body. So in Linux, if we talk about head, so it will show you upper side of the output, and when you will use tail, it will show you lower side of the output. Understand?
Yeah.
So let's understand. So the tail
Sorry,
yep.
question. So is there no command that you can use to search log for a particular date only?
To see the log for particular date?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Command
okay.
is, but you have to modify that command according to you, all right? And so we'll tell you, all right? In after finishing this in the command, just let's suppose you are right now you have logged in on the server here, and let's see who you want to see the log, right? So cat, right? And where log messages. So if you run this command, it will show you all the details, right? So in this command, you have to execute something, right? Some other command is there to see, just like grep command, right? When you will run grep command and you want to see all the log related to 10th May, right? May, you can say May 10th here. So you can do grep May 10th. And you can see all the output related to May 10th only, right?
Okay.
So this is next topic after this.
Okay.
Okay. So understand head command. So let's go for the tell command. So the tell command is tell command in Linux is used to display the last few lines of a text file. By default, it display the last 10 line of the file, but you can specify the number of lines you want to display using -n. So see, just understand head and tail command. All options are almost same, right? Just differentiate. You have to use tell command when you want to see the last lines output, and when you have to use head command when you want to see the first lines of the files. Okay. Syntax. So syntax is also same like command, tell, option, and then file. So some extra option is there, we'll understand. So the first thing, -c. -c means output the, last number, right, bytes of use -c number, means you can count it. -n, right? Just like -n, and you can define the number of output, right? How many lines you want to see. -f or -follow, right? This is the most you can say important command which you have to remember or understand, so that you can do a troubleshooting, or you want to see the live log or anything like that, right? So why? Because when you use -f, it will show you live result of any file. Okay, live modification, what is going on this any file. So -pid. So -pid is, let's suppose you want to do a tell command, and you want to define that until and unless that PID is running, right? You have to show me output. Once that PID will be terminated, this tell command also will be terminated. Okay. The next is verbose. So what is the verbose? When you will use -b, it will show you, the what you can say, the name of the file, right? So let's go and see the difference of these commands, right? So let's do the practice here. The same thing. If you want to see the last line of the files, you have to use tell command. Let's go on root, so that understand. So tell and where log messages. So when you will run this command, it will just show you last 10 lines, which is created in that file, right? So by default. And if you want to see the, it's just like more than 10 lines, you have to specify with that -n option. So -n and numbers, you can specify anything, whatever. Just like you want to see log, right? Of, so most of the error you will see in last 100 lines, right? Just like if you are doing any troubleshooting, or you are just saying want to see some log of any particular applications. So when you will see 1 and 100, so most of the error you will find related to that issue in that 100 lines, right here. Okay. Now, if you want to see the output for multiple files, still you can see like that, tell space, able to see all options are same, right? The same practice we did for head command, we are doing also for tell command. The difference is tell command is showing output from bottom of the file, right? Where log secure, see, first it's show the output for messages, and then it show output for what? Secure, right? So this is the difference basically, right? Now, if you want to see -b, tell space -b, so what it will do, it will also print the name of that file, right? -b is, if you want to see -b, it will just show you, it will print the name of that particular file too. Okay. And if you want to see the sorter, basically, you can define n5, then you can see only 5 lines. And if you want to see all log files, log, sorry, star dot log. So it will show you output for all the files which contain .log extension, right? Doesn't matter, right? You can define according to your requirement. I'm just showing you the examples, but let's suppose you want to see all the logs which is related to this one. So you can use wildcard, right? Like this is the common thing, and after star means doesn't matter, all files it will show you, right? All the files logs. See 5 lines of each files, which is matching with, right? Hockey, right? HK.
Yeah.
So this is how you can use. And again, if you want to execute anything for remote and you want to see anything for remote, so you can simply run SSH space, right? nscloud space IP address of the server 192.168.1.100, right? Space, and then you can run command tell, sorry, SSH nscloud nscloud at the rate 192.168.1.100, and after that command tell space hyphen and whatever. Just like if you don't want to define any command, you can just use simple tell command, and then home cloud slash star dot txt. If suppose you have a multiple files and you want to see the output of all that files, you can use like this, right? And it is yes, password is red hat. So it will show you. See, username is not correct in this command. That's why it is not going UD, right? Yeah. See, right? See all outputs. Okay. So the most important command is related to tell, which you will use on your daily basis, is tell space hyphen f. Tell space hyphen f option is used to, right? Basically, see, first in line tell, second command is tell space hyphen n20 file name. Third one is tell space file name 1, file name 2. And if you have multiple files, you can define like this: file 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like this, right? Display last 5 line of all .log directory, right? See, tell space hyphen n5 and star. So, and if you want to execute command on the remote, you have to use SSH space username as the red host name and space tell space hyphen n 15 means the number. If you want to see 10 number, you can leave these options. And if you want to see 20 number, you can define 20 here, right? And after that, you have to define the path of that txt file from where you want to see the output. Okay, that this is the useful command, right? Display the last line of the file and continuously update, useful to see live logs, right? So live log means where log messages. So this is the log file related to system. Whatever you do here, or whatever you do here, it will show you all the live logs, right? So you can simply see who logged in on the server. So for example, let's suppose I have just, right? I have just show you. Okay, able to see? Now here it is. So when changing the terminal, it is okay. Now you are able to see, right? So let's suppose I have opened one more terminal and I'm just going to run some command there, right? So I'm just going to run SSH command, right? SSH ns and sing that 192.168.1.100. See, when I executed that command and logged in, it's created log on the server, right? And you immediately see that log. Means what happened, right? See what happened. Someone tried to log in on server from this username and this IP, right? Through SSH, right? And that session was accepted, right? Accepted password for answering from this IP. Understand? So you can see the live log, right? Just like if anyone want to see what is happening, so you can simply see like this, and you just clear this screen like this, and after that you can run that application in the background. And when you will run that application, if any error or anything occur, you will able to see on this screen, right? That is called live log, right? Means can't, whatever change is happening in that file, it will show you continuously, right? Here, understand? So if you
Yeah.
will tell command, it will just finish that session. But if you will use -f, it will continuously keep opening that file. Any log will happen, it will show immediately in the file. That is the use of -f command, or hyphen. Able to see here? -f or follow, -f or follow command, right? This command is used to see the live logs. Okay. And now, so see, one option is there, -pid is equal to PID. So if you want to see this option, all right, so let's suppose I'm just going to run some command on one terminal here. I think I close that terminal. Okay, new window. Okay, see. Okay, I'm just opening another terminal. Try to open another terminal on server. And now, as such, and sing. Let's see that session is still there or not. Okay, and sing we have already logged in. Okay, great. So see, let's see the session PID file of that session which we have logged in. So how we can see that will show PS space -ef, and then, or hyphen we can use AUX space great and sing. This session we created, right? This session we created means nsing is logged in on the server through SSH. So see here, this is the PID. This PID is related to SSHD nsing on base and ES1 nsing. Okay, so this one. This is the PID of this nsing user on the SSH. So let's run this command, tell space -f where log messages, and you can define PID equal to that PID number. So now we have defined one particular PID in the tail command. So see, now we run, right, PID and same command, we are able to see the output of that file. But when, till when, right, till our PID is active. So see, I'm just going to log out from the terminal with the user nsing, and what will happen? See, now we have logged in. See, now we have logged in. So same time, that terminal also, that one. See, this one is also, this command is also killed automatically. That session is killed. So when you will run it, see, that PID is not exist. That's why it is getting closed, right? Removed slice user since slice of UID, right? Understand what is the meaning of this? Meaning of this,
Yeah.
let's suppose you want to view any log, or you want to just see output of any particular file, but till when? Till that particular PID is active. Once that PID will be terminated, your tail command also will terminate automatically. Understand?
Okay.
Great. So this is how basically you can see, run head command and tail command to manage any files output. Okay. I hope it
Okay.
is very clear. It's not very tough command. Only 5-6 options is there in the command, but it is very important for the day-to-day life. So why I'm telling all these commands in a very detailed matter, because if you will not see all these command in a details, you will face issue in your day-to-day life, right? And also you will not able to complete scripting or automation, right? If you will not know all these commands in a detailed manner. Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Okay. So thank you related to this command, right? So basically you do the practice for all these commands and let me know if you face any issue or if you got any questions. Okay.
Okay.